What's up, Beta Nation? Welcome to Dapp Central. I'm your host here, Fareed. Today, I want to talk to you guys and just give you guys a brief reminder when it comes to security in this space. I just came back from a vacation and I have a couple of emails that I just went through. One of them dealing with a longtime viewer here on the channel who has just lost over 4 years worth of slowly DCAing during the bear market. The reason why is due to a scam, right? So I want to quickly go ahead and touch on this again, just serve as a brief reminder. I hope it serves as a brief reminder, but I think that this is only going to ramp up, especially as more people come back into the space and as the bull market continues on. So you guys are probably more than aware, but again, I want to reiterate this here because I think a lot of people are still falling prey to these particular sort of attacks. But you have to be careful who you interact with, and you have to protect your seed phrase at all costs. Now, the person that reached out to me about this earlier did in fact say that I can go ahead and share this. I'm still going to go ahead and keep their name private, but I want to quickly highlight what has happened and how you can potentially keep yourself safe, not just within Cardano, but within the entire blockchain and Web3 space. So I got a email earlier today, and I try to do my best to go through as many as possible and to respond to as many as possible. But this one stood out, right? This was a longtime watcher and viewer that basically said, "Hey, Fareed, my tokens are all gone from my wallet. I think that they've been essentially drained out of my wallet after interacting with a particular project." Now, this project is a project that just had a token sale. And as it stands, I want to confirm here that the Nuvola team themselves were not involved. Now, I'm still going back and forth with the person that reported this issue, but what it appears is that somebody who was impersonating a particular project that just had a token sale went ahead and actually contacted somebody who was in need of help, essentially, right, taking advantage of the fact that this person was looking for help from the official team, and they just subbed in acting like the official team and basically guiding this particular person into a website, which asked them to quote unquote import their wallet. And once they provided their seed phrase, everything was gone. Now, there are a couple of red flags that were missed, which I also want to take a minute to highlight. So again, this is the DMs between the user that emailed me and the fake Nuvola support team. Now, I want to highlight a couple things that stand out. Number one is just the language surrounding the entire interaction, right? So it's very specific, and a lot of the stuff that they're responding to doesn't actually make sense if you take a minute to really read through it. Now, in addition, you'll notice here that their name on X or Twitter is Customer Help Team. If you take a look at the official Nuvola digital page, their name is completely different. And you should be able to verify that by clicking on this little eye icon here. So as a heads up for anybody who's in this space, if you're brand new and you want to get in touch with an official team, head over to the official website. All of the official documentation surrounding their X, Facebook, Twitter, Medium, etc. should all be there as well. And make sure that those match up between who you're DMing and who you're expecting, right, to be DMing. So in this case here, this was one red flag that was unfortunately missed. The fact that this particular name doesn't appear to match with the official Nuvola Digital team's Twitter handle. But again, this is what people are preying on. The fact that a lot of people within this space aren't too tech savvy, which the person that reached out to me confirmed this, that they themselves weren't too tech savvy, right? But they were tech savvy enough to participate in an ICO. Now they're expecting for tokens to be airdropped to them. They didn't see that and basically went out looking for the Nuvola Digital help desk or the team, right, for support. And somehow this fake account got in touch with them. Sometimes you have to be careful when you reach out, for example, to a particular project on X at the official account. You may actually get responses from fake accounts. I can say that as a creator on YouTube, whenever I post a video, I typically leave a comment at the very top, and I do a really good job, or at least I try to go down and break through all of the comments and respond to them. What I've noticed recently are fake accounts using my image, right, with a slightly different variation of my name, and they're responding to comments as well, but they're asking people to reach out to them directly, impersonating me on Telegram. I will never do that. I will never ask you to, send me your seed phrase. I will never ask you to, provide trading tips, whatever the case is. I will not do that. I typically just respond to the comments and that's it. I do, again, tend to get emails directly sent to my inbox, but these aren't conversations that I'm going out and actually initiating. So do be careful when people reach out or people follow you on Twitter X. A lot of times it's fake accounts. So in this particular example, I assume that whoever reached out to me had also reached out to the Nuvula Digital team. And at that point, they were expecting some sort of response. However, they did get one just from this fake account. Now, scrolling down a little bit further here, I want to highlight a couple of other red flags. So they're basically asking to claim the tokens, and they instruct this person to go to their DApp WebNote smart contract site to scroll down and click on the claim/airdrop button. Again, really, really odd for a team to, number one, speak like this, but then number two, point you to a website where you just click on claim airdrop button. Now, that's not all. Scrolling down, here's the actual link, right? So please, 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 please do not visit this website. I repeat, do not visit this website. This will take your seed phrase. This is a horrible website, and they're basically using this for phishing, right? So anybody who's able to go on there and click on that airdrop button, you're going to be asked to provide your wallet seed phrase, your 20-word seed phrase, or your 12 or 15, how many ever words your seed phrase is. From there, it basically just sends it directly to whoever's running that website, and they've got access to your wallet. So the person that was trying to get help here went to this website and followed the instructions, right? They just didn't realize that they were speaking with the wrong team. So again, one thing I want to point out here is that they were right in pointing out they didn't see support for the Nami wallet, one of the biggest wallets here in Cardano. But also even up here, right? This should have stuck out. You know, this doesn't mention Nuvula or Coinecta, which are the two teams that actually had this token sale. And then just even like the ending here of the URLs is extremely odd. So not .io, not .com, not .net. These are all red flags and things to keep in mind when you're operating crypto and Web3, right? We've seen a lot of scam tokens coming out within the Cardano ecosystem, and a lot of the metadata associated with those tokens were pointing people over to fake websites. And so the way that you could tell is that the domains, they were really odd, right? So it wasn't your traditional .com, .net, .org. It was really, really odd endings for some of those websites. So those were some red flags there as well. But then when you actually visit the website, you'll notice that, you know, some of the little things that you typically would catch aren't there, right? So do keep that in mind as well. Now, with this particular website, again, please do not visit this. There's no mention of Nuvula. There's no mention of Coinecta. There's no mention of even Cardano. So that is also another red flag, right? A lot of these websites, they reuse them. So they're not looking to necessarily create something specific to Cardano, because they're going to be using that same exact website for other ecosystems and other blockchains as well. So it's a super generic website. And again, that is a huge red flag when dealing with a specific project in a specific token. So just kind of closing the loop here a little bit. First things first, make sure that you're using the right accounts, that you're connecting and collaborating with the right people. Number two, watch out for any odd links, especially when you're looking for help. A lot of people are being preyed on X and on Discord. I had another person reach out to me about 2 months ago, maybe about a month ago now, with a very similar issue where they were in a Discord asking for help, and somebody who was representing or acting like one of the mods from that particular project reached out to them directly via DMs. Again, built trust, asked that person to go to a website, and there they were asked to enter their seed phrase in order to like create or open a ticket. And that was basically how they lost access to their seed phrase. So never enter your seed phrase if it's not directly within a wallet provider that you know and that you trust and that you downloaded specifically, right? Never go ahead and enter your seed phrase directly on a website. But then also make sure that you keep separate wallets. Make sure that you have a long-term HODL wallet, which holds assets that you plan on holding for the long term. But then you can also have a hot wallet that you use for NFT mints, for trading or swapping on DEXs, for ICOs or token presales. In that way, when you're done with those wallets, you move assets to a different wallet where you have, again, that long-term mindset, right? So this separates the assets. And in case that you ever plug in the seed phrase for that hot wallet, there may only be a small fraction of your entire portfolio there. That way you're not impacted or have as big of a loss as you would by just keeping everything in one single wallet. And again, I don't like making these videos, but I've been getting more and more people reaching out to me asking for help, recovering lost funds, or just trying to understand what has happened to their wallet. So in this particular instance, again, the really odd language, the weird links, right? The asking to import into an actual website, the fact that you don't see Cardano-based wallets. So this person asked them to download the Argent wallet, which is a universal connect function, or which has a universal connect function. Like, these are all things that should be sending out alarms within your head. So just want to keep this in mind. I'm going to go ahead and just close out on that particular note there. Be careful. People are looking to take advantage of you right now, and we are in a bull market, right? So to have DCA'd for this long and to lose that is unfortunate. I hope that that doesn't happen to you, and I hope that a video like this at least brings this back on your radar to really be careful. I'll probably have a more in-depth video breaking down some of my safety measures. Again, I want to just quickly jump on here after I just got back from vacation to highlight some of the latest emails that I've received and just the uptick in scamming and phishing attacks, specifically dealing with social engineering. So that will do it here for today's video. Yeah, that's really it. If you learn anything along the way and you appreciate content like this, make sure to smash that thumbs up if it's your first time stopping by and you want more content like this, consider subscribing. And last but not least, if you have any questions or comments or just want to share your opinion, then leave a comment down below. That said, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.